right here. So first question, in a linear chromosome map, distance between 4 loci is as follows: A to B 10%, A to D 3%, B to C 4%, A to C 6%. The crossover frequency between C to D is how much? In a linear chromosome map, the distance between 4 loci is as follows: A to B 10%, A to D 3%, B to C 4%, A to C 6%. The crossover frequency between C and D. Here 4 genes are located on one chromosome. What are the genes? A, B, C and D. So A to B, A to D, B to C, A to C, distance given, right? So you can count the frequency between C to D. Frequency is nothing but how much distance, C to D distance, how much you can calculate, right? Answer not given here, I am doing the solution, right? Okay, see here in this, the distance between A to B how much? 10. The distance between A to D how much? 3. The distance between B to C how much? 4 map units. A to C how much? 6 map units. So let us take chromosome. Okay, this is chromosome. On chromosome A, B, C, D genes are presented. So like this questions given, what you should consider first? Maximum consider it. So maximum percentage how much? 10 map units. Means which genes are distantly arranged, more distantly arranged? A and B are, A and D are, B and C are, or A and C, which are arranged? Obviously A and B, because 10 map units. So for example, here and here. Okay, so what is this? A, and this one is B. Okay, so how much? A to B how much here? A to B 10. The distance between A to B is equal to 10. Okay, right. Next, A to D 3. Okay, D after that we can count. B to C is 4 and A to C is 6. Here clearly we are understanding A to C is equal to 6 and B to C is equal to 4. A to B is equal to 10. Then where the C is presented? Obviously in the middle only. Why? I will tell here. Right? This is what? This is C. Why? Because A to B is equal to 10. Is A to C how much? A to C is equal to 6. Okay, right. And B to C how much? B to C 4. 6 plus 4 10. You got it or not? Clear? Right. A to B 10 and A to C 6 and C to B 4. Up to this clear, right? Okay. Now A to D is equal to 3. What we can found here? What they asked? C and D asked. Okay. Generally what we will think? A to D is equal to 3. So D is presented in this region only. In this region only D is presented. Okay. So distance between C to D is equal to A to C 6. Suppose D here presented 3, means C to D how much? 3. 3 plus 3 6. Okay. So 3 is the correct answer? No. Why? See, in this case what happens? The gene D is presented either here, this is one possibility. Okay, I will show. This is one possibility. This is D. Okay, this is D. Whenever this is D, the distance between A to D given already is 3. So, C to D 3 only answer. Okay. But another scenario also there here. What happens? D either presented here or the D is presented here also, this side also. Now clear, huh? Either D is presented this side or D is presented this side also. So, direction not given here, we are assuming that's it. Now calculate what is the distance between C and D. Suppose in case D is presented here, the distance between C and D is 3 map units. In case D is presented this side of A, right? So, what is the distance between C and D? A to C 6 plus A to D 3. 6 plus 3, how much? 9. So, what is the answer? 3 map units or 9 map units. You got it or not? Clear? Hope you understood this concept. Up to this, clear or not? The distance between A to D, D is presented either here or here. So, the distance between C to D asked, crossing over between C to D asked. So, how much? Either 3. Suppose D is presented in this case, 3 is answer. Suppose D is presented in this region, this is A to C 6 plus A to D 3. 6 plus 3, 9. So, crossing over percentage C to D how much? Either 3 or 3% or 9%. That is the answer. Most of the people will calculate 3% only. That's wrong. You got it or not? So, this type of the questions given will give means you should draw the chromosome and just locate, just point the genes and assume that how the genes arrangement is presented as per distance given as per question. Okay, this screenshot I will send along with notes. So, in the solution you can write this, right? Okay. So, answer is what? Here I am unable to write the answer. You can write the answer in notes. So, what is answer? 3% or 9%. Okay. The distance between C and D, crossing over frequency between C and D is equal to 3% or 9%. Suppose distance asked 3 centimorgans or 3 map units or 9 map units. Clear? Right. This is regarding about based on chromosome, genes or arrangement on the chromosome. So, problem number 2. So, individual homozygous for AB genes were crossed with wild type plus. The F1 hybrid thus produced was test crossed. It produced progeny in following proportion. So, whenever you are seeing the question, that is it is looking tough. It's very easy question. See here, individual homozygous for AB genes, small a, small b, means what? Recessive genes were crossed with wild type plus. Wild type means dominant. AB genes are crossed with plus genes. So, AB means recessive and plus dominant. Okay, right. Up to this understood? Right. The F1 hybrid thus produced was test crossed. Whatever the F1 hybrid produced, that one produced was test crossed. F1 into test cross done. They had done the test cross. What is test cross? Hope you know that regarding about test cross already discussed, right? So, test cross means F1 into F1 with whom? F1 with recessive parent.